Hi guys, it's Millie with anamianos, and today I want to talk about ED versus being healthy. What's the difference between an eating disorder symptom and being healthy? Deciphering between the two can be tricky, as what I believe is being healthy can also be a symptom of my ED. One example would be when I do have to eat out, which I usually discourage, but I've been trying to get more comfortable with, actually making good choices while eating out and, not letting my eating disorder kind of take over what it is I want to eat and, just completely messing up the whole experience. Like, when you eat, you actually want to enjoy what you're eating, not think about how many calories you're putting in your mouth. So it causes a lot of anxiety, at least for me, when I'm eating out and dealing with my eating disorder. So one of the things that I wanted to bring up is one time I noticed in the beginning when I would eat out, I would take the bun off my burger if I got a burger, and I would pretty much scrape off the cheese, just everything, and just eat the burger, and I wouldn't eat the fries, which isn't healthy. And I was doing it mainly because I didn't want to gain weight, and I was already spazzing because I'd eat the burger. Now what I've done after, going into recovery and trying to get help for my eating disorder ways, um, is basically when I have to eat out, I go up and I look at other options. A lot of fast food places give you other options like apples or salads or, other types of things. I don't do like salad type meals. Like normally they'll put like little strips of chicken on a salad and like cheese and all that kind of stuff. I don't do that only because a long time ago I heard, like salads at places have more calories than actually getting meals, which is completely untrue. That's just my eating disorder discouraging me from getting a salad. But what I do is I normally get lean protein, like I'll get like a chicken sandwich that's not fried and a side salad, and I will put dressing on it, whereas before I would just add a little bit of salt and not, you know, eat anything else or put anything else on that. I wouldn't even put cheese. But I started to realize, am I doing this because I want to save calories or am I doing this because I want to be healthy? At first, I was doing this to save calories. I was able to get a meal of just a chicken sandwich with nothing on it besides lettuce and tomato and a bare piece of boneless chicken and a salad for under 360 calories. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, wow, I could get a whole meal for 360 calories and save myself, the 600 calories, whereas, like getting fries and things like that. And I was happy with myself because I was like, okay, that's less calories that I have to, burn off. Because in the past, I would over exercise if I ate out. But that's not the point. You know, when you want to eat out or when you're eating something, you want to be able to enjoy what you're eating, not think about the calories, how often am I going to have to exercise. You want to be able to actually enjoy what you're putting in your mouth. And I got to the point where I wasn't enjoying what I was putting in my mouth. So, some tips or I guess better ways to cope with it is, at least for me, when I am eating out, I now have a different mindset. I have my ED mindset, which is, find something with the lowest calories, and then I have my, normal me mindset, which is, I want to get something that's healthy, but I also want to get something that I want to enjoy. So, I mean, there's still anxiety when I'm ordering something at a fast food place or even in a restaurant, and I'm constantly thinking, oh, okay, well, I can go home and look up how many calories it is. But, I discourage that. I don't recommend anyone doing that. After you put something in your mouth, you put food in to stay healthy. You don't, not put food in because that's not healthy, and you don't put food in and then over exercise it out because that's also not healthy. Or purge. You don't purge. You don't put food in and then purge. It's not healthy. So when I go out, I normally look for things that, have a good balance of, the fatty good stuff and, the protein that I need for healthy, eating options. So, yes, if there's a time when I want fries, then okay, I'll get the smallest one and then, I'll get my, chicken breast sandwich or whatever it is I'm ordering. But, I'm not gonna like deny myself of the food that I want to eat. Yeah, there's massive anxiety after I'm putting it in my mouth, but then I think, I wanted to eat that, I chose that, and you kind of have to own what you choose and what you put in your mouth. And I'm thinking to myself, it's just one day. It's not like I'm eating fries every day. It's one day. It's no big deal. Enjoy this. And I think that's a lot of the issue. Like when you have an eating disorder, is that you don't enjoy food. And it's really regaining that, sense of self that you can make good choices and you can eat food that, is good for you and, does have, the fats and everything in it without, worrying about that you're going to gain massive amounts of weight because it's just one day. It's not like you're eating fries or chocolate every day. And you know what? You can eat chocolate every day. It's all in moderation, Having a piece of chocolate or a fun-sized bar isn't going to kill you every day. And, I guess that's one thing that comes with an eating disorder is that you adopt this philosophy of being healthy, making healthier choices, and it becomes just being healthy, and then all of a sudden it becomes I'm a vegetarian, I'm a vegan, I'm a pescatarian, and that just becomes out of control. You're just feeding your eating disorder. You're not being healthy, or you're not of the correct mindset to make those choices yet. So basically, I hope that, when you do decide to eat, you're eating because you want to enjoy the food that you're putting in your mouth and not worrying about how you're going to get rid of it. And I know it's hard, but the good thing is about people with eating disorders is that we're fighters, and if you want to get better, which is something that I hope everyone wants to do, is to, have recovery. There's going to be ups and downs days, that you decide to make choices that are healthy for you and will benefit you and not jeopardize your health because you are important. Well, I hope that you guys kind of gained a little bit of info from this. If there's anything that you want me to talk about, feel free to send me an email, which I will leave in the description notes. And thank you for listening.